Axis Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Janelle, celebrity vocal coach right here, and I am a part of Give It Life.
And ratchet, we
And
bringing
real extra ratchet, raunchy.
That'll be everywhere, like.
What we got coming up? Those shops is upstairs, but we down here by also, man. This nigga got hit to walk off the set. We leave that up to Vito.
They gon' wonder how we still here, still on top. We used to build here, top 5 punching the clock. Running the field here, feels good coming around. After they hated, but now we run the town till we stuck in a wheelchair. We all share visions of hope and tell stories with dreams. We get the mixing like we giving you dope. And now we in position weekly. Our axis, politics, top 40, building community from the X, applying that pressure, promoting unity, royalty, education, love and support, dope music, enough to feed souls, food for thought. This type of loyalty cannot be brought from a city where being real just cannot be taught. Listen in and you just might learn with Mr. You already know. Welcome to the return.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are back live worldwide. Another week of the DJs of the airwaves. DAVON Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
Only on the X-Tremitiez. E-N-T. Podcast on our Access Radio, going live worldwide. That's right. You can catch us on the 365 Live. That's right. The Twitch, Twitter, which we're going to be talking about. And of course, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We're on live right now on those. Then if you want to see us on TV, because we're just two handsome dudes, along with the producers in the back looking like the Big Suge Knight. You already know. Shout out to Big. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Live worldwide on Apple TV, Fire Stick, Roku. People don't even Comcast. Yo, if you got the capability of seeing us on any type of technology or listening to us, our Access Radio is where it's at, because there's no limit to what we could do.
Right. I'm sorry. That should come. Be like, oh, okay.
You got it, though.
Again, Big Al. My man.
We don't play, son. This ain't Death Row. We'll put you on, bro. You heard?
Oh, shit.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in today and showing us love and support. Thank you for everything. Thanks, Dad. Thank you for everything that you do to make this possible. All the people that provide like support and encourage us to be able to go into the internet world and share ideas and show what we've done, because we had a pretty impressive Saturday, right, Davon?
Yeah, man, it was cool. It was cool. Dug it. Dug it.
We met up and we went over to the first event over at the community hall in the building, Sage, for the LGBTQIA community. Muzart, Danny Guzman, and Miguel John Q, Sandy C, Stalin. These people all came out, as well as the people from the 48 precinct community affairs, the cadets. We all collaborated together, and it was a beautiful thing. And this is what X-Tremitiez ENT does. When we represented our Access Radio, of course, everybody wants to be a part of the show and be interviewed. We're going to set all that up for next week on. Today, DAVON and I are just going to speak about the experiences. So, we actually were a part of the Christmas holiday video shoot for Miguel and John Q and the fams. And DAVON was actually producing, directing the camera and everything, dude. It was like doing the shot.
I held the camera so man could get into the shot and do what he was doing. But they were doing their thing, man. They were doing their thing.
But Miguel hit me up and was like, "Yo, DAVON did his thing with just the way the shots are coming out. They look good."
Right.
We did the and stuff, and everybody was loving our shares, because all of us with different phones and different points of view of the song.
Right.
But we went from that event, we went over to a second event where it was at our old place over there on 161st.
61st over there by
and we had a great time because we donated as well to Babe's organization. And shout out to Maribel, shout out to Regina, shout out to Sexer, graffiti artist world renowned, shout out to Betsy and everybody else that joined and donated as well. And of course, once we got there,
right.
It was crazy. Moreno Black got on I don't know how he found his way to that mic, but he got up there and he just took over the party.
Yeah, man. They were rocking out, man. They was doing their thing, man. Like even the DJ, he was doing their thing. It was a lovely, nice little time, man.
Yeah, everybody was cool, and shout out to Mako who performed. Shout out to Sandy, shout out to Stalin, shout out to Miguel and John Q. I even danced with Sandy C, but the music just stopped. Everybody got mad. How you gonna do that to Rambo? And then I started dancing with Regina, and then that was it. That quick right there, but it was fun. It was all good, and it was great to go out and chill with my brother DAVON for a little bit. You know what I mean? And I know it was long, and you actually long hours, and you actually did your thing. You represented. Thank you, man. Thank you for
no problem, man. Thanks for having me, man. It was cool though, man. It was cool. I I like doing stuff like that, like little toy drive. I didn't get a chance to bring a toy. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story. But the other thing, the other event was a food drive, and it was
Devon, the bag that I gave her, it had books, it had the baby, it had two other toys. Because remember, we was in Miguel and John Q's studio. What did I tell the guy? And what he went and did. He went and bought it. Because we already had gifts, but we bought a gift on behalf of me and you. So remember, he bought 2 gifts plus the gifts that were already given. So we did for both drives. The first drive, I gave away coats and stuff. You gave away food. You know what I'm saying? We all gave away toys. Extremities came together along with the fams, and it was great. It was great because we all hung out together, and it's been a while since I felt like it's
that was cool, man. That was live as hell, man. I definitely enjoyed that, though. That was definitely cool.
Absolutely. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do some news right quick, just to give everybody an update on what's going on around the world. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. There's a snowstorm going on in North Dakota. Okay, it's projected to be falling across their entire northern part of the United States. Right now, North Dakota is in 10 inches of snow, and it's still early. They're projected to get up to 2 to 4 feet. Now that moves across towards us because there's heat, and then there's a cold front that comes behind the heat, and the moisture because turns into like a certain type of humidity, right? Where cold and warm going together, which is crazy because now you start getting hail. But the further east it goes. Right now, North Dakota, it's crazy because they're like, how is this even happening here that they're having 10 inches of snow and they're saying this is global warming? So much to the point that, it's going to reach across the country. And when it comes to global warming, because of this is happening in North Dakota, New Orleans is currently experiencing tornado warnings. All right. So those levees that went down years ago for Katrina, they're going to be put to test with tornadoes now. All right. And Mississippi, Mississippi, what always happens down there is floods. Mississippi is looking at a 20-foot flood projected because of all this stuff that's going around. So you see North Dakota, New Orleans, Mississippi. Come on, those are 3 different parts of the country. If you look at geographically, if you're not seeing what's going on, then there's something wrong with you. You got to wake up. I saw something on Instagram yesterday where I don't know if it was true or false or whatever, but NASA has a machine where it creates rain, creates clouds. Okay, the vapor.
I heard it creates storms and earthquakes and hurricanes and stuff like that as well.
But at the same time, here it says that they do not. They put a disclaimer, in the Instagram video. But
yeah, and it's a disclaimer here. We don't know if that's factual, but I did hear something along those lines years ago.
Right. So now shout out to Lionel, Access Radio, you already know, on the IG. Right now they're projected to have 8 to 10 inches in Sullivan County, Orange County, where I'm currently at. Shout out to Kalesa. Good evening.
Good evening, Kalesa.
And where I'm at, we're projected to get Friday 8 to 10 inches up here, almost a foot. So if that's what's going to happen, then shout out to Egon. If that's going to happen, then I may reconsider on attending that event on Saturday where our friend Lacey invited us for the holiday party. Because, I already put in the order for coquitos in order to donate to them like I did to the parties that we went to. Extremities ENT gave bottles to each host, to Danny and to Regina and them, And that's what we do. Everywhere we go, we donate a bottle for the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to show people appreciation. They appreciate us. They invite us, right? They tell us, yo, come through and, meet people. And that's what we did. At both events, we met important people. At the first event, we met the first Latina Dominican woman, Afro-Latina, as she identifies herself, right? Marissa. She actually helps the veterans, and they've met her, right? And I want her to meet also Al, because Davon, she is phenomenal.
Yes,
And
yes.
she's doing great things for the veterans of the Bronx. She recently returned from Qatar, where they had the World Cup. From before Qatar, she was at the Dominican Republic, where she just established the first union community for veterans. So out in the Dominican Republic, because there are bases out there,
Right.
and there are people that retire out there too. So this woman is so phenomenal. You know what she did, man? And I'm gonna put this out there on air because we're gonna have this person on the show in the future. She is so much of a great person that she put me on the phone with the one and only Dr. Dre of Ed Lover and Dr. Dre Morning Show, one of the biggest morning shows back in the day. Now, this guy got on the phone with me, and when I was speaking to him, and I told him everything that Davon and I do for the community and the outlet we have, the man told me, take my number. While I'm on this woman's phone, he says, you take your phone, pull it out, put my number. This is going to be my personal number. And he did this. And I told him that I would love to have him on the show this Wednesday, but he was like, no, let's do it appropriately, because I want to put together a whole format and let you know what's coming up for 2023 and how we're going to incorporate you and your friends. So this is what I promised him. I said, all right, so I'm going to do a little skit that I'm going to tell everybody what's coming. And he says, you could do what you want, but I want you to know that I want you to put my number in your phone. So I did that. The minute I did that, the lady got back on the phone with the dude, and she was talking to him like if that was her brother. Like, yo, I don't care. I'm crazy like that. I put you on the phone with people that mean something to me. And this man right here, I just met him. And he said something to her, and she says, I agree. And they hung up. Boom. And she says, that's it. Anything else you need, we got you. Because the Veteran Affairs, we love to show love and support. And I said, that guy right there, when I pointed over to you, then she come over to you, then she speak to you? Huh? And she's like, yo, she's a great person that we need. There are people that hold her position and they only work for a certain class. I don't want to step out of line and say something inappropriate, but you understand what I mean by that, right? So this woman here made it clear that she's for colored people. You understand? So because we are so neglected in the military, it is the numbers are messed up. She said the numbers are messed up, how a person that lives in a certain zip code gets better treatment as a veteran versus someone that lives in the Bronx. That sucks. Right? So then I asked her, so how is it across the country? She says, I went to San Francisco, it was the same thing. I went down to Texas, it was the same thing. And she goes around and she makes trouble. She makes so much trouble, chat, that people actually get on their toes to show love to veterans. So we're gonna be having her on the show soon, as well as our boy Dr. Dre. And then at the other point, the other party, we met someone that's very, very politically inclined, and she's gonna be on the show as well. And I'm not even gonna say her name because once she's on the show, I know the numbers are gonna go crazy. But I know when I was at that party, she was there, she met me, and she couldn't hear me. And then she pulled me close to her, and then she said something in my ear, and then I said something in her ear, and to say the least, it broke the ice. And then she she said that, I like you. She observed me the whole night. She told me that she likes my style. She likes the way that Davon is. You know what I mean? I showed her on the phone later on in the night our show, a past episode, and she wants to be a part of it. And she says anything that that is community-based she loves to be a part of. And I told her about act radio and everything it does for the Bronx, and she wants to be on the show. So we got a nice calendar coming up soon. So I just wanted to put that out there. That was a holiday treat for the fans that are watching. All right. So moving on back to the news. There was a carjacking in Long Island. There was a woman who was pumping gas. I tell y'all, ladies, pay attention. Pay attention, man. There's a video shows a good Samaritan was trying to help this lady who was being dragged as she was putting gas into her Jeep. Somebody got in.
He was trying to help her after the fact.
He saw it was a white Porsche that.
Yeah, he saw him, but helping would be trying to intervene.
Oh,
yeah.
By the time he got to the car, screaming at the dude, get out the car, and the lady didn't know what was going on, and money took off. So the white Porsche that pulled up to the Jeep tried to take off with the Jeep. The Jeep turned off about half a block down because the lady had the remote key in her pocket.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Yeah.
She didn't get in the car. They didn't enter. So the car stopped, almost crashed, hitting another car. And the dude got out of the car, went back into the white Porsche, which was also stolen from a valet at another destination.
Yeah.
The stolen car, trying to steal another stolen car. The lady held on to the back door, was dragged basically throughout the gas station. The guy that tried to help tried to scream at the guy, but the lady didn't know what was going on because she was on the other side of the Jeep putting gas. Everybody that was being interviewed was saying she could have been killed. She could have been killed. Police investigation is currently happening. And, the guys, if they had gloves and they had a mask, don't anticipate any action being taken. But happy that the lady did not get seriously injured as she was treated right at the gas station by the gas station attendants. No 911 was necessary. Only the news showed up. Okay. All right.
That was an interesting case. I saw that just recently. They just said down in the news earlier today. I just saw that one. They said she actually thought the car was rolling on its own. She didn't know it was being stolen. That's why she was holding on to it so tightly. You know what I'm saying? When she had no idea somebody done jumped in the car and wheeled off and was wheeling off with her shit. So, stay alert, stay alive, man. You gotta, you gotta, be on your swivel, man.
Got you. I got you, Big Al. Yes, sir. You gotta be on the swivel, man, because this is 2022. It's not 1992, 1982. Women get treated like men now.
It was worse in 92, man. Y'all don't know, man. Y'all be forgetting, man. We're talking. Truthfully, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. We're talking down the shit that, you know what I'm saying, that how it's going, because we know what it was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't to play with back in them days. You don't want to see them days again. We definitely don't want to see those days again. For real. Like it wasn't a game. It wasn't a joke. So, by a lot of guys that get on these networks and on these podcasts, and they tell you the stories and tell you these tales of what life was like during them time periods, man. We're telling you that because we see the direction of where it's headed. And it's not going to lead to anywhere prosperous. So, you know what I'm saying? There are a lot of tragedy, a lot of chaos, a lot of destruction, a lot of devastation happened during those years. You know what I'm saying? And some of us are still old enough and still around to remember that. So, y'all young cats, y'all keep that in mind when some of the OGs try to put you up on some shit, For real.
Absolutely. All right. Interest rate hike. There's going to be another one, but this time it's only going to be 0.5% because it's fighting inflation. Forget about the 4 hikes before this one, because the Federal Reserve reported raising the rate just 0.5%, versus the last 4 hikes, because unemployment is out of control. No more. We are now at full capacity with employment, which now is bad because companies are going to start laying people off because they got too many workers. What? And check this out. Bills are higher in all areas. Food, light, oil. You can't have fun anymore, but people are still out there going to bars and partying like the world is just normal again. There is new type of epidemics going on. We have a pandemic, but now we have the flu epidemic and we have the RSV. Okay? And you people don't take that into consideration every time you go out and have fun and you touch people and you just get out of control, and then you take immense sick time and you want to be writing fake documents so you could get paybacks by the government for some COVID loans, and then you end up getting investigated by the feds, doctors, nurses, police officers, FBI, DEA. You're all going down. You're all going down. So, because of you people doing all that, they're raising up the interest rates again. And this time it's only going to be 0.5%, which may not seem like much, but when you look at a long distance term, 4.5% in 3 years, which prior to that was 35, 40 years. Think about it. Come on. This much, at least when we had the what was it, the recession or whatever it is, the last one we had, at least we chose to do that so that we can file like literally bankruptcy to build back up. Yeah. Now letting it linger because we fail to see the fact that we're really struggling. When you're spending so much money on fighting wars that have nothing to do with us, this is what happens.
That was the last recession. But those wars continue. But I kind of felt that this was going to happen when they was giving away all that free money. I was like,
You said it. You said it a year ago, a year and a half ago. You said it. You was like, be careful giving all that away. You said it.
Yeah. Even with the pay increases. This is the one thing that I learned when I was, actually serving in the military. Whenever we would get a pay raise, the town that we were staying at, especially if it was a small town, they would immediately, the prices go up immediately. With the same day that we got the damn raise, to say everything in the damn, because their economy relied on, on soldiers that was stationed in certain areas, in some areas. So for me, it was almost pretty much, it was almost pretty much predictable. Okay, you want to raise the minimum wage hike or whatever have you not, Yeah, there's gonna be a cost to that. Like, the situation where everything has to shut down, the government got to give you money and shit. Nah, you're going to have to pay that shit back some way, somehow. They're going to have to figure out a way to get that money back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. The gas prices went up over a war that we're not even in reliance of Russian oil. So why is gas prices going up on us over here? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that those are some of the things that make you say, it's like,
Think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So they're expected to come together, the Republicans and the Democrats, the House of Representatives, by December 16th, or if not, to push back, that the hike. If not, be a government shutdown. And the way Mitch McConnell is looking right now, he says, if you bring me a bill that makes sense, I'll sign it. Other than that, I don't want it. So you know what that means.
Yeah, well, what's the terms? What makes sense to him? What is he looking for?
They want a 2% hike.
Okay.
The Republicans want a 2% hike because right now we're living off the wealthy. The wealthy are the ones that decide, how we get the disbursement of funds.
Okay.
It being the people earning and getting.
Right. Okay.
All right. Now we're going over to Club Q survivors. The Club Q survivors testify on Capitol Hill today. And they were talking about, how the LGBTQIA community is not being respected. Excuse me, when it comes to government issues, when they face and many more backlash. They recently had the equality marriage amended, which is legal now under Joe Biden administration, and they still face like wages and appropriate care, and they want to fight for things like sex orientation change, which is it's a tough topic to talk about. So, we are trying to do what we can to make things happen. So we are trying to do what we can to see if we could combat this increase. It's hard, So here we go. Going back to what we were talking about with the Club Q testifiers. Kalesa just hit me up. All right. Club Q survivors testify on Capitol Hill, and they're looking for that stuff to pass through where they get equal rights as anyone else. All right, moving on next. The Twitch creator and DJ for the Ellen DeGeneres show has passed away due to suicide. Sad story. Such a young man with a full life. He was the DJ for one of the top shows on TV 5 days a week, Ellen DeGeneres. And he also is the content creator for Twitch. All you DJs that are using Twitch, that's the guy right there who created it. Yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting. With a lot of, it's been in the increases in suicide. Like sometimes you don't know what an individual is going through, you know what I'm saying, unless you talk to them. Right.
So the content creator and DJ for the Ellen DeGeneres show passed away. So another death, cause of death reporter in Qatar, the guy that was reporting on the game. Salute, Warbucks.
Salute, Warbucks.
The cause of death of the reporter in the Qatar was a aortic aneurysm. Everybody thought the guy was wearing a LGBTQIA shirt, a rainbow shirt, and he got detained. So they thought while he was detained, he got beaten to death, which caused his death. But they actually conducted an autopsy here in the United States and at Mount Sinai over in Manhattan, and everyone thought it was a murder. As Wall, the guy's name, Grant Wall, he had on an LGBTQIA shirt on, a rainbow, and the medical examiner office actually was like, you know what, we determined that it was the aortic aneurysm that caused the death. So thoughts and prayers goes out to both of those guys. On the Switch, the richest person in the world is no longer Elon Musk.
Oh, really?
And Tesla stock price. Right. Bernard Arnault is the new richest man on the planet. His worth is $186 billion. His net.
It's a lot of money.
So he's the richest man on the planet, all due to the decline in Tesla stock on Elon Musk.
Yeah.
That's why Twitter to make something fill the void. But
Well, he's not hurting that number too, so
yeah, he passed Jeff Bezos as the richest man, but this guy blows Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk away.
Yeah, $186 billion for oneself. It's a lot of money. Yeah.
Can you imagine the security? Can you imagine the security?
I can imagine, what I can imagine not having to want for fucking anything for a pretty long time. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, anything that's financially attainable.
Right. Absolutely.
So, yeah.
All right. So, last but not least, Twitter stopped paying rent on offices. You heard right. Going right into Elon Musk. He stopped paying rent on the offices where his company is. And he stopped paying his employees their severance pay. i.e. lawsuit soon to come.
So this is ruthless, man. Some of us just ruthless, man.
He's a typical Trump. He's a modern day. This guy is trying to buy everything.
How long was he supposed to be? Did he give everybody? Was he supposed to pay them monthly severance pay, or how was that supposed to go? Like, he just stopped giving them.
That you would think that because of the state of the world that everything will be level and safe. No. But this is the way that the world is and what's happening. And just like to say, thank you to everybody that's tuned in right now, because we love to give information out to the world. And we're here basically 2 hours on a Wednesday. So we like to give away a lot of information that benefits people, worldwide with information, right? Because we give you the facts and we put our opinion on the fact, but it's facts at the end of the day. So it's not like this is makeup. We don't make anything up. We do our research. We provide you with updates on everything that's going on. Shout out to everybody that's been right quick. And we're going to go talk a little bit about sports, how Chuck and Shaquille O'Neal have been going at it on these announcing analysts, right? Halftime of basketball games and all. And last night, I thought I saw something that I thought was actually a joke, but it was real. Charles Barkley actually gave Shaquille O'Neal his flowers. He says, no, people always think we're here really hating each other, but he actually gave him his flowers, talk about how he's a legend and he does a great amount of work for the community. And the point where Big Shaq came all the way across the table and gave him a big hug. And he was like, because right before that, and I think they were forced to do that. You asked me personally, because before that, Shaq was like, "I'll get up here and I'll smack you." He's like, "Not on TV, you ain't gonna smack me." And then on the next commercial break, he's going to battle.
That's an interesting pair to look at, doing that on TV. because I remember when they actually got into it on the court. When they were playing against each other, and motherfuckers thought that Barkley was back down. He like, scooped his ass up. That was funny. That shit was funny. Shaq threw that ball on top of his head. Bro, I was like, what the fuck? I think it was like something like that. But yeah, to see them together now, with their commentations on the show that they're doing, man. I've been watching them for years, man. It's always entertaining to see them. Kenny and Ernie as well. It's always entertaining to watch them.
Ernie's the godfather. Kenny is the concierge. And then you got Shaq and Chuck always like bullying each other.
Yeah,
they bully each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Weather right quick. Right now in the Bronx, it's 36 degrees. It's going to be a low of 28. Thursday is a 90% chance of rain in the Bronx. A high of 43, a low of 30. Friday is going to be a 90% chance of rain, a high of 46, a low of 37. Saturday all the way to Wednesday is going to be sunny, but from Saturday is going to be 41, low 30. Sunday, 37, 28. Monday, 39, 28. Tuesday, 37, 27. Wednesday, 34, 25. Then Thursday is a 60% chance of snow, a high of 39, a low of 25. And Friday is going to be a 60% chance of snow, high of 36 and low of 19. So that's your 10-day for the Bronx. Now, when we go up to Middletown, things have changed. When you go up to Middletown and Newburgh and Poughkeepsie and all that, right now it's 25 degrees and there's going to be a low of 19. Thursday is going to be a 90% chance of snow, and it's going to be a high of 36, a low of 19. And then Friday is going to be a 100% chance of snow, a high of 37, low of 34. Saturday is going to be partly sunny, 37, 23. Sunday to Tuesday, sunny, 36, 18, 36, 21, 34, 18. Wednesday's partly sunny, 30, 18. And Thursday's back to snow, 34, 12. And Friday, snow again, 30, 12. So that means Thursday and Friday of this week, Thursday and Friday of next week, it's just going to be snow days for Orange County and Sullivan County, which sucks because, people have to get around. And if you don't have the appropriate vehicle, you can't get around. And some of us have to get places. But we're going to do what we can and do what is best for the community and keep giving up those donations and hitting up everybody up for the holiday season. Shout out to DJ Chemo, who's on. And shout out to Kalesa. And shout out to Mike G. Shout out to Maba Entertainment itself. We actually have some exciting news. A great artist and contributor to our Access Radio itself, Bishop, who you see his videos played every week here, passed away on his birthday. He was 49 years old, beloved father, brother, son, boyfriend, friend, and artist. And, he was a likable person. But, we're going to love him and miss him. And we're going to have the team calling in today to give their words and remembrance. We're going to be paying tribute, showing pictures, and also playing videos and taking phone calls. So we're going to play a couple of videos right now of Bishop, Maba Entertainment. Then we're going to come back and we're going to be taking phone calls. We're gonna have everybody calling in. All the family, you will be able to call in, his friends, family, artists, everybody. We're gonna put the phone number up in a few minutes after we come back from playing a couple of Maba Entertainment videos. only on the Extremities ENT talk show with Davon Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
And Big Al, only on Access Radio.
This is On the Map Media.
Yeah, man. I thought I'd go ahead and get you all a little sneak, little 16 joint, you know what I mean? See where I'm coming from. Alright? My lyrical poetry flow crisp and stay phenomenal. Where others water down and follow trends, there's nothing I would do. But I understand this culture's reaching for acceptance. But the music that they subject you nowadays, I can't respect. What happened that have the substance, lyrics that had a message, bars linked with the hook coming together, creating the essence. Most cats ain't even rapping no more. They rather chant on the track or ramble on words in no direction at all. I'm appalled by the lack of respect, cause nowadays it's rare to find talent with trash collecting the check. I guess that's why I stay indie instead of being a clone. Having full creativity and keep it moving along. Try to educate these ones anytime that they seek it. Give a history lesson of the 5 elements just like a teacher. I'm on the center like a quarterback. Calling misdirection cause I'm going in for the win. Hip hop, they getting our corner back. I'm not just spitting, I'm just stating facts. A true student to the game that's been lost. It's time to bring it back. My passion is never ending, you can tell when I write. With infinite versatility, grinding and gaining strike. Still in the trenches till my mission's completed to get it right. Just be the realest shit you heard in your life. What? This be the really shit you heard in your life. That's right.
Yeah. Cool. Give me a vision.
One time like this, make it pop like this, make it knock like this, make it drop like. One time like this, make it pop like this, make it knock like this, make it drop like.
Boom, all up on your head like a tomb. I don't give a shit about the rumor. We go bout, make a move, take a bitch to the crew. She gon' suck her like a hoop. Yeah, and you know it's dick shit pop. Headed out of state in the two-door right. Play around, ride a nigga up like a socket. Kiss me in Texas with Texas in my pocket. Make her say my name like a Mike Jones. She in love with a nigga, she caught up in a cyclone. Ooh, I ain't got a wonder if she might go. I been doing me and I ain't worried about the hype though. Yo, real nigga shit. I ain't never lied. I got a legacy, my nigga, I can never die. I put the pedal to the middle, head to head. With the devil got a ship in the truck and I'm ready to ride. Yeah, hey, ma, get him right. Little smoke, little drink, now I'm finna rap. It's KWMBA. My about my nigga, we the enterprise. Hey, ma, get him right. Little smoke, little drink, now I'm finna rap. It's KWMBA. My about my nigga, we the enterprise.
I'm coming low gas, no brakes, and there's no particular reasons. The streets got a sickness, I am the cure, and I figured this time that I feed them. I went from bounce when you need them. I apologize, I was handling the business. Time to stick it like a spec off. That was time to get back in the kitchen. In the cook with a gully suit, black gloves and a ski mask. Shit, I'ma show 'em what trouble do. It's gonna pop off when I eat fast. So I should just stay up my set. That kind of magic when I'm dealing with pressure. Automatic, final thought is the treasure. My revolver keep me counting my blessings. You know I had that fool with it. I make it do what it do every time I'm in the booth with it. And ain't nothing they can do with it. What's cap when you know every word is true with it? What mom with my last breath. And they never hard to find, good boy. Yeah, we out here. Once again, if it's not clear, yo, mouth out, nigga, yeah, you know what we out here. One time like this, make it pop like this, make it knock like this, make it drop like. One time like this, make it pop like this, make it knock like this, make it drop like.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Extremities ENT podcast on our Access Radio. Rest in peace to William Verona Graves, a.k.a. Bishop, Mob Out Entertainment President CEO. Our hearts and prayers goes out to his immediate family, friends, the Mob Out Entertainment family. Everybody's going to miss him. Fellow Sagittarian. Great guy, man. And he conducted great business. And he took care of his people. You know, Big Al, I gave him his flowers a while back and told him he admired his work ethic and how the team was strong together. Reminded him of him and his team back in the day. And, you know, we just want to say, you know, peace, love, and prayers up. Rest in paradise and power, my brother. Love. I'll see you when I get there.
Yeah, man, that shit's unfortunate, man. That's a good dude. Real good dude. Real good dude. I enjoyed our
NTG,
interactions.
you
What
could
happened?
go this radio NTG 2627 was actually affiliation with Mob Out Entertainment. Log on to the YouTube Access Radio or the Facebook Live. We want you to call in. We want you to call in. Big Al, put the phone number,
Phone
please.
number here.
Everybody can call in. You know, say some words because we're gonna have family members call in too. It's 347-708-0216. 347-708-0216. One last time, 347-708-0216. Mama Entertainment family, affiliates, everybody log on to YouTube, Access Radio, Facebook Live, Access Radio, Instagram, and call in and give your shout outs and show your flowers for your brother. You know what I'm saying? Let him know what you thought about him and all that. We actually have his son who's actually here with us, and we're going to bring him on right now so he could say a few words on behalf of Bishop himself of Mob Out Entertainment. And I understand he's in the green room, and we want to come and bring him up front so that we can be able to, you know, allow his son to express what he thought about his dad. I'm sorry, I just get a little choked up, bro. When I lose my friends,
No, ain't nothing you need to apologize for. You know what I'm saying? We lost a fellow, brother in arms as well. You know, and I still remember the conversations. You know what I'm saying? Come from the same area where I was at out there in K-Town. So it kind of it hit me when you told me about that last night. So it's like, oh, okay. It's like my thing is, I'm me with words and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was definitely a good dude. You know what I'm saying? And I personally like seeing the movement. You know what I'm saying, with his team and how how that shit was coming along. Like, so that's why I'm actually more speechless than anything because there's more that I want to say but can't say. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to DJ Chemo. He said he's in K-Town right now. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out K-Town, Lonsdale, Ramstein. You know what I'm saying?
Call in. Everybody call in. 347-708-0216.
347. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yes, sir, Big Al.
Before we bring in his son, Isaac, I would like to say a quick prayer, if that's all right.
Yes, sir.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, we come to you, your humble services, asking you right now, God, to touch the family of William Graves, God. Touch them in their heart, God. Touch them in their spirit, dear Lord. Keep the family together, God. Let them know truly what your love is about, God. But most of all, let the peace of life and understanding and wisdom overshadow them during this difficult time of their lives, God. We will continue to keep them up in prayer as long as you continue to be our God, and carry us like never before. We pray these things in the mighty name of our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you for that.
Amen.
Hey, how you doing, Isaac?
Hey.
Try to get through this without crying, y'all, because it's hard, But I really just wanted to say, as long as my
Hey, Isaac, can you turn your mic up? We can't hear you, brother.
Let's see if his
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get through this without crying, It's just a hard time. Cause I talked to my daddy for like an hour before, all that shit happened. So like, I really just want to say I love him, and I hope he feels me, like all the love I have for him. I appreciate y'all for letting me come on and say something. And I'm gonna miss him forever. Like, and I want to thank my sister Taisha, who's in the comments. She sent me this, and I love him, and I want him to know that forever. And he's gonna live on through me and my kids, all that. Like, his legacy gonna live on no matter what, and I just love him, bro.
My condolences, fam. For real. I can't imagine, man. I wouldn't want to imagine. So, my condolences to you, your family, everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking. And, I don't, yes.
I appreciate y'all for just letting me come on and say something about my daddy, bro, because I'm going to miss him, man. I just love him so much, bro. It just hurts. I appreciate y'all for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all have a good night, bro.
You too, sir. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, like I said, our condolences to you and the family, and y'all, God bless you, and may you get through these times.
Good. All right. Y'all have a good one, bro. Merry Christmas to y'all. Happy holidays. All that,
Yeah. Anybody trying to call in, call back. The phone lines are open. Please call back.
I love you. I love you, Daddy. I love you so much, bro.
That was Isaac, Bishop. Emotional moment right there. Just spread love for his father. He was a great guy, man. He loved his family, and in power. Anyone that tried to call in before, please feel free to call back 347-708-0216. The phone lines are open. 347-708-0216. 347-708-0216. That was an emotional moment right there. William Graves, Bishop, great guy, entertainer, friend, father, son, boyfriend, to his girl, and we encourage everybody else to call in and show your love and support.
There's no amount of words that. What happened?
There's a call on.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Caller, you live. Caller, you live. Caller, you live. Is someone there? It must be a bad connection. All right, then. So what we're gonna do is
She's talking.
No, we can't actually hear.
Can't hear it.
They're probably just gonna have to call back because they probably have a bad connection. But we just want to say rest in peace to William.
She's talking. Slow down. I can't hear her, but she's talking.
Yeah, she just tell her to hang up and call back. Once again, we're doing a tribute to William Graves.
If you could just call back and hang up and call back, please. There's something going on with the connection.
And want to also give us love and support to the creator of Twitter.
Okay, we live. There's someone on the line.
All right, caller, you live. Caller, you live.
Caller, you live.
It sounds like they're having a bad connection on that.
You're in a bad connection spot, sweetheart. We can't hear you.
No, I can hear her, guys. Yo, just let her talk. I can hear her. I'm sorry, Todd. I'm sorry. They can't hear you, so they don't think that you're on the line. But just continue. Say the things that you were saying.
Sweetheart, we can't hear you.
No, I can hear her, guys. Just let her talk. I can hear her. I'm sorry, Todd. I'm sorry. They can't hear you, so they don't think that you're on the line. But just continue. Say the things that you were saying. We're going to continue to play you strength on the face.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of
We can't hear you.
No, I can hear her, guys.
getting back of something that.
Okay. All right, you stay blessed. Okay, Jose.
All right, so I guess you had the conversation with her, or you heard what she was saying, Big Al?
Yes, absolutely. She was just sending love to her father, that she loves him and that she's gonna miss him. She wished that he was able to see his grandchild. But they're hurting. The family is truly hurting at this point, and they just really want to be able to express what they're going through and just to put his love, the love they have for him, in the universe.
Absolutely. Shout out to Mike G. Shout out to Triple O. Shout out to everybody. Bob Kalesa, call in if you like. You got the numbers 347-708-0216. Anybody that like to contribute, we're taking phone calls, shout outs, anything you'd like to talk about. When we come back from a commercial break, I'm gonna do a brief.
Shout out, who's this? Micah Graves.
Yeah.
Said thanks, fellas. Y'all might know me as Maniac. I'm his
There's
brother.
another call on the line.
Calling live.
Hey, Kalisa, I can hear you. I don't know why they can't hear you, but I can hear you. But you can go ahead.
I'm gonna do a brief. Shout out, who's this? Micah Graves. Yeah. So thanks, fellas. Y'all might know me as Maniac. I'm his brother. Another call on the line. Calling live.
So what happens is that we're getting feedback.
I don't know why they can't hear you, but I can hear you.
Are you hearing feedback?
No.
I hear like the repeated stuff over and over again.
No, that's the interview on my phone. You listen to the interview back. Yeah. Yeah. It's not. It's the actual broadcast from the phone. I usually keep the volume down, but yeah. That's how I'm able to communicate on the chat when I'm able to communicate on the chat.
I'm actually a little
Can you do me a favor? If I send you the link, would you be willing to come on? Because they can't really hear you. Anybody that needs to, I will send them the link. That's up to you, really.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
All right.
Right. So what we're gonna do is, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna fill in the time by playing some more videos, and let everybody getting themselves together. When we come back from the commercial break, I want to do a brief, like 3-minute education on mental health and physical well-being, and then we'll go into the next caller. All right, only on the X-Tremitiez ENT podcast with DAVON Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
on our Access Radio.
On my way to the top, can't focus on the bottom. Before I was trapping, I was jugging and robbing. Seeing my juice in the cup, the shit that made me heartless. I gotta go hard, gotta finish when I started. On go. Trying to make some profit. Oh no, he done got his block spin. Keep that thing on me for a nigga with no nonsense. I didn't throw my hand, I played the cards I was dealt. Yeah, when I lost my nigga, I was losing myself. Yeah, I never thought I'd love again. Put my trust in you, I never thought I'd put my feelings in. Stuck up in the streets, I'm trying to cover up these loose ends. You got me asking God to forgive me for all my dirty sins. Niggas say they from the bottom, but they don't even know what the struggle is. Niggas scream loyalty, but they don't even know what the fuck it is. Feel like I got some issues, long little scooter, I swear to God that I miss you. Stuck up in the jungle, I'm just trying to find my way through. Got a nigga species, but there's so much I wanna say to you. On my way to the top, can't focus on the bottom. Before I was trapping, I was jugging and robbing. Seeing my juice in the cup, the shit that made me heartless. I gotta go hard, gotta finish when I started. On go, a nigga ain't stopping. I'm in the trap going hard, trying to make some profit. Oh no, he done got his block spin. Keep that thing on me for a nigga with no nonsense. They having dreams, they having rich. Feel like I'm at the dentist. Now I'm on top, I'm going higher than I ever could. Gonna have them screaming sunny world up in every hood. Oh no, they let them boys in. Used to steal from the dollar store, I couldn't afford it. Now they keep that Glock on me, my nigga, when I'm recording. Got them yelling out my lyrics, I ain't even touring. Went from sleeping on the floor, making palace, to a king size, a broken home to a palace. I ain't running from the nigga, cause you know that I got it. Big Glock, turn that boy hard body to a salad. On my way to the top, can't focus on the bottom. Before I was trapping, I was jugging and robbing. Seeing my juice in the cup, the shit that made me heartless. I gotta go hard, gotta finish when I started. On go, a nigga ain't stopping. I'm in the trap going hard, trying to make some profit. Oh no, he done got his block spin. Keep that thing on me for a nigga with no nonsense.
X-Tremitiez, where you at? Edward, I know that.
I've been going to therapy, trying to heal myself. Got me crying to the Lord, I need divine help. Giving all that I got till it's nothing left. Yeah, they judge you from your past, they don't see nothing else. They outside looking in from the ground floor. Telling lies, painting pictures, but only God knows. Got me praying at the door before the devil shows. I know he answered prayers, that's why I'm thankful. They be coming back to back, they got me on the ropes. Sometimes I feel like giving up, I'm on my last hope. Look my kids in the eyes, all I see is hope. Get my foot on the line, get ready, set, go. They say I'm running the race, feel like I'm running the place. Everybody wanna eat, but ain't bragging the plate. Mama keep asking me when you coming to church. Too many services, crying with my dog in the church.
Yo no sé ni cómo actuar si yo te vuelvo a ver. Me enamoraste inmensamente y no sé qué pensar. No sé ni qué pensar. Andar contigo y recorrer, besándonos sin miedo en la tempestad. No sé qué me ha pasado, quiero saber. Quiero una noche nada más. Quiero una noche nada más. escondida en cualquier destino. Para mí ya es normal. Contigo aprendí que yo a tu lado las cosas son tan. Queda comprobado que nada nos pasa por suerte, no. Mi mano derecha es Cupido, tu corazón flecha me cumplimos. Primera etapa somos amigos y ahora te persigo. Y solo te pido que quiero una noche nada más. 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 Quiero una noche. Dime cómo hacer contigo si no te olvido. Y cada noche te espero. Vivo como niño escondido. He perdido amigos por culpa de este desespero. Me dicen que el que sabe amar en silencio también sabe extrañar. No sé si esta locura me pasan por necio, pero me llena con hablar. Mi mano derecha Cupido, tu corazón flecha me amigo y ahora te persigo. Y solo te pido que quiero una noche nada más. 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 Quiero una noche. Damas y caballeros, otra sección resumida de parte de Juan, que la diferencia. Y estaba en colaboración con A&X. We Love Music, Stereo Shine Entertainment, Team Monkey Entertainment.
Yeah. I'm going to battle.
I love Chris Rich.
Yeah. I'm going to battle. Just me and my shadow. Play on my demons, carry the demons, smoking gelato. Play on my time, not on my watch. Word of my vital. Demon low, yeah. All them hollows gon' follow. I'm going to battle. Just me and my shadow. Play on my demons, carry the demons, smoking gelato. Play on my time, not on my watch. Word of my vital. Demon low, yeah. All them hollows gon' follow. Aim for the stars. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Aim for the stars. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Aim for the stars. Yeah. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Yeah. Putting pressure, none more, nigga, none lesser. 9 Ninas all on the demon. Got the drop, the town hot. You ride around in the big drop, the big body while your man's plot. It be your homies from the sandbox. Explains why your man's not. Pussy nigga got your man's locked. Yeah. My ex-bitch wanna get up. She still fuck with that nigga. And I ain't stupid, it's a setup. So both of them got wet up. I'm going to battle. Just me and my shadow. Play on my demons, carry the demons, smoking gelato. Play on my time, not on my watch. Word of my vital. Demon low, yeah. All them hollows gon' follow. I'm going to battle. Just me and my shadow. Play on my demons, carry the demons, smoking gelato. Play on my time, not on my watch. Word of my vital. Demon low, yeah. All them hollows gon' follow. Aim for the stars. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Aim for the stars. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Aim for the stars. Yeah. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op. Yeah. This one a daddy. I'm back and I'm ready. Whipping a Chevy, trap out the telly, strapping the deli. Your bitch a 10, okay. My bitch a 20. Steady. You gotta aim steady. Leave his face in spaghetti. Demons on me, I'm ready. Feel like Nas up in belly. Ain't shit you could tell me. Never. Demon. Big dog and I'm leaning. Big drip, Aquafina. Shorty 5, so I steam her. I'm going to battle. Just me and my shadow. Play on my demons, carry the demons, smoking gelato. Play on my time, not on my watch. Word of Movado. Demon low, yeah. All them hollows gon' follow. I'm going to battle. Just me and my shadow. Play on my demons, carry the demons, smoking gelato. Play on my time, not on my watch. Word of Movado. Demon low, yeah. All them hollows gon' follow. Aim for the stars. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Aim for the stars. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Aim for the stars. Yeah. Hit a op, then applaud. Hit a op, then applaud. Yeah.
Welcome back to Extremities ENT here on IXS Radio. I'm your host Davon Franklin, Jose Rivera. We're waiting for you to cut back in, my partner. We're having a quick little discussion. You know what I'm saying? A tribute, so to say. You can still call in and give your tributes to Bishop William Barona Graves, aka Bishop from Mob Dot Entertainment. Military veteran, family man, entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying, artist, entertainer, it's a pretty good list, you know what I'm saying? You did your thing for the time that you was out here. So, you know what I'm saying, like I said before, my condolences to the family. I pray for strength, and guidance through this terrible time. I couldn't imagine, wouldn't want to imagine. That's why I'm very, kind of mellow when it comes down to the words and the wordplay, because I didn't know him like y'all know him. So, I can only imagine what y'all going through right now. You know what I'm saying? So, my condolences to you and the family. But we're gonna keep it going. Those of you who want to who want to send out your love and your tribute, call us at 347-708-0216. That's 347-708-0216. This is the Extremities ENT Radio Show with your host Davon Franklin and Jose Rivera. There you go, my guy right there.
What's going on?
As we were saying, you said you had a segment that you wanted to talk about when we came back from break. So, we're gonna get to we're gonna get to that.
Yeah, because recently there's my job has come down with New York State, which is going all the way up to the border of Canada and Vermont and the other states as well, in Maine and all. They're pressing mental health and medical because right now there's RSV, which is respiratory syndrome virus, right?
Mm-hmm.
This stuff is affecting children a lot. Then you have COVID, and then you have the flu, which even if you get the shot, it could be weeks later. Then it would just, like me right now, I took the flu shot like 3 weeks ago, and now is when I'm feeling it. I took the shot and I feel like this, but there are people who haven't taken a shot and ended up in an emergency room. Mm-hmm. And it's like COVID, but it's not. It's the flu. It's just a higher form of the flu. So just be cognizant. Wash your hands, watch the surfaces, and be alert and stop interacting so much with people at a close range. Maintain a safe distance. Excuse me. And then in regards to mental health, a person that does not have a sound mind is susceptible to anything else. Meaning, if a person is not taking care of themselves, exhibiting self-care, self-esteem, positive energy, giving off a feel that they are going accordance to the universe, the way it's supposed to be operating, meaning like harmony. If there's any static negative energy in there, which means, like the chemical imbalance in your body, right? Because we are specks of the universe, right? Supposedly we are all stardust, correct?
Right.
And so therefore, we are susceptible to having all these different things happen out. Every day we're not going to wake up happy. So you have to do positive affirmations just to start your day. From the moment you open your eyes, give thanks to God for opening your eyes, for being able to have the opportunity to take another breath, to be able to have the opportunity to open your eyes, to speak words, to be able to move, because there are people that can't even do that. Second, when you are interacting with other people, please be kind to the opposing person and don't be rude and make jokes when it makes the other person feel uncomfortable, because mental health is eccentric. I've worked in mental health for over 25 years. I am now delving more into substance use. I just made a year an outpatient on the sick. I have rehab and outpatient, and I tell you, this is challenging because the way I dealt with it was that people that were dealing with their mental health and wanted to stop hearing the voices would purchase substance or drink alcohol to make the voices go away, right? Or to ease their pain because the medications weren't working. Now it's verse. It's people who suffer from substance use or alcoholism that get psychosis induced, meaning they bring out the mental illness. They cause the chemical impact. Why am I saying this, ladies and gentlemen? Because the nation right now is going through a shift. And the shift is from being in an economy that was thriving to an economy where we went through a pandemic in the beginning and we started getting checks. And Davon has said it back then that you're getting all this free stuff now. Watch what's coming later. And what happens is that programs such as mental health and medical healthcare are the ones that get hit the most with no funding when it should be the most funded. Okay. 9/11 happened. From 9/11 all the way to 2016, the numbers in mental health has skyrocketed over 1,000%. So if you have people who suffer more mental illness than physically, they're suffering more, meaning diabetes, meaning they're not eating correctly, they're not sleeping correctly, meaning they're not taking care of themselves, they're not practicing self-care. So the reason why I'm doing this segment, and I think we should do it every week, is just to remind ourselves that we matter. We should practice our daily affirmations and move accordingly, planning our days, because this is the only way we can educate the world is by having this platform and sharing what we do and how, we can make our lives easier instead of being stressed out all the time. I don't know. It's just a suggestion.
No, it's a great suggestion. Therapy is one way. Sometimes having a rant point. You know what I'm saying, to an ear. You know what I'm saying, so you could just get out what it is that you're feeling. Because sometimes especially with people that may be going in and out with that, like, what I'm saying, it's.
So that's why we just want to stress that medical and mental health is something important. We're speaking more of and make a segment for it as well. Having said that, I have someone that's coming on the show right now who actually does that type of talk with me on Sundays, 7:30 to 8:30, along with Enrique Gonzalez. It's my co-host Kalesa, all the way from Canada on Let's Talk Real Talk on social issues. And she's going to be coming on now speaking on behalf of William Graves, Bishop, and the Bomba Entertainment family behalf. And I want to say thank you to Kalesa for actually having involved Bishop's family and today and having his son come on. So we want to just pass the mic over to Kalesa and let her give her kind words on behalf of Maba Entertainment family. Kalesa?
Good evening. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
So first off, I want to thank iAccess Radio, X-Tremitiez ENT, Jose, DAVON, Al for your love and support for Mob Out Entertainment, for William, for showing his family how great he was, and they know how great he was. On behalf of the Mob Out Entertainment family, I know personally that Mob Out Entertainment was for his children, and I was speaking with DJ Chemo today, and it is going to be our mission to keep Mob Out Entertainment going, and keep pushing to make sure that his children benefit from his legacy, because that's what he wanted from all of that. So I just want to give my condolences to the family. I didn't know them personally, but I know that he spoke very highly of his children, of his family. And, you guys are more than welcome to reach out. The Mob Out Entertainment family loves you guys. Again, we don't know you, but it's all peace, love, and light. And so Mob Out, welcome to the movement, as Bishop would say. And thank you. Thank you for your love and support.
Yes, true indeed. My condolences to you, the whole crew, Mob Out Entertainment. I don't want to get too much into formalities about, the business talk. That's right now.
Business talk is not the time.
Yeah, it's not the time. Yeah.
I just want people to know that the movement is going to keep going, and it's going to be going stronger than ever. And that's in spirit of him, because that's what he wanted, and that's what he would have wanted. So, and it's all going to be for his children, because that's what he was building it for. That's who it was for. So that's just what it is. So peace, love, and light to all. And I thank you for your time, for allowing me to come on. And good night.
Jose?
Our love and prayers go out to the entire Mob Out Entertainment family. Just it's a tough time for everyone, for his immediate family, friends. Everybody's been calling in, and as we said, we wanted to make a tribute to our brother, who actually showed love and support. He was actually featured artist because he knew how to conduct good business.
But that was a thing that I didn't want to really get into the discussion of that, because like I said, when I've got the news about it, I have a little bit more time to actually process it, because I got stuck with it when you told me that last night, and because I was just thinking about what it was that he was working on, and how it seemed like, things would have been put, so I'm kind of at awe by it, and it's very unfortunate, and I'm really at a loss for words, but shout outs to Mob Out Entertainment, and my prayers go out to you and your family, man. So yeah, my condolences.
Absolutely. So you already know the family. We show love and support. Like we said before, also rest in power to the DJ and all creator of Twitch from the Ellen DeGeneres show. I just want you to know that love your life, because life is hard to live. It's difficult.
And prayer and prayers and rest in peace to Granddaddy IU, who also passed away. So
Exactly.
There's a lot of there's a lot of things going on out here. So tell your loved ones you love them, because tomorrow ain't promised to anyone. So
I noticed that since 2019 to now, we've been saying that consistently. We've said it over 500 times. You notice that?
Yeah, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. And I had personal people that I knew, that it's like, oh wow, it's like sad, like it's like you never know. So love to all family, friends, relatives, love. I love all of you. You know what I'm saying? Even some motherfuckers out there I don't like. I love you. You know what I'm saying? So, love you all. So like you never know when you never have that opportunity to say that again. So if you ever flashback to seeing this video, you see that I said that. I love you.
He said, you motherfuckers that I don't even like.
Yeah. There's some people that,
my face, because, we only full of love. And the thing is just that it's always going to be something that's got to balance the universe, right? So
it is what it is. I mean, shit. I don't. Nobody said you gotta like everybody, man. It's like but I don't have to. I don't have to do. I don't have to. I don't have my dislike. We don't have to have any beef or any quarrels or anything like that. It's just that I'm over here, you over there, and doing what it is. What it is. It's no issue.
You tell them like this: you ain't gotta like me, but you gonna love me. I'm gonna make you love me, because you know what, baby? How Mason did he say? I'm gonna make you love me, baby.
just respect me, man. That's all. I respect you. You respect me.
Yeah, man. That's all it is, And I think basically we got that love this weekend. It's true. Yeah. We got that love this everywhere we went, right?
It was cool. Like I said, this weekend was dope, man. Shit, like
everybody welcomed us. Everybody loved being.
It was dope. It's always. I tell you what, it's always cool to move around and get that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's better. It's better than even. It's like shout out DJ Chemo, but Damn, I just lost my train of thought with that.
Shout out to you, bro. Exactly. Yeah. That's what we're saying now. That's what we're gonna start right now today on this show. Thank you, Davon. We doing that. That's it. You ain't gotta like me. You're gonna love me because I love you.
Right.
That's the world works. You ain't gotta like me, but you're gonna love me because I love you.
I suppose, man. If you say so, buddy.
Bro, we oh man, you know what? We're gonna make shirts and everything.
Yes, sir. Howdy, varmint. Yeah, you do that. You ain't gotta like me, Pilgrim, but you definitely gonna love me.
Exactly. Because life is too short, man. Life is too damn short to be stressed out. You know, yes, y'all. You already know we got that lined up already. We're gonna go play we're gonna close out with our Mob Out Entertainment family. But we just want to talk about, you know, how life is, and it's strange. Here today, gone tomorrow. Love your friends. Don't keep any quarrels. You know, love, live life. You know,
and travel, man. Go out there and see the damn world, man. The world is bigger than your block. The world is bigger than your neighborhood. The world is bigger than your city, than your state. Man, go get out there and fucking explore that motherfucker, man. It may change your outlook and your view on certain things in life, man. Straight up, you know.
I once had a man tell me I never left the Bronx or Manhattan. I said, what? He said, yep. I said, but you was in prison upstate. He says, yeah, but I physically myself never went outside that. Because I told him about going around the world, and he looked at me like he was living through my tales, telling him how I traveled all over, and he's like, how? I said, because I'm an explorer. You know, I find a way up and go.
It's attainable, man. It's you don't have to be rich to move around, man. Just, you know, just have a couple of dollars, move around, man. See different shit. Move around the city. I don't know. It all depends on your outlook in life and what fascinates you and what thrills you. One of the things, I think I said this before, one of the things that I was intrigued with when I was in Germany was the architecture. You know what I'm saying? Seeing buildings and structures that was up since like the 1500s and 1600s, and they're still up and standing with stones and stuff like that. You know, I always found that remarkable, you know, and you know, that's one of the aspects. That's one of the great aspects of traveling, is that you get a chance to go see other cultures and other areas and see how people live, how people party, the kind of experience, the kind of foods that they eat and shit like that. So, you know, it changes your outlook on life as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Move around a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying? And loosen up a lot of that whatever that pent up aggression and tension and, you know, dismay that one may have, you know. So
yes, sir.
Shit.
You're right. Gentlemen, every week you could get the great wisdom out of DAVON Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
Listen, if I learned something more today than I did yesterday, it wasn't a day wasted of life. Like my brother said, you ain't gotta like me, but you're gonna love me because I love you.
Yeah. I don't even have a comeback on that, truthfully, man. I just say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Just live love and love life. You know, live love, live in love. You know what I'm saying? How you move about, you move in love. You know what I'm saying? And you love life. You know, love your life, love the life that's around you. You know what I'm saying? Live, love life, and take care of each other. So.
Absolutely. So we're gonna ask if Al could just close out the show with some Bishop, and you know, have a great week. Ladies and gentlemen, love each other, pray, stay prayed up, be positive, and if you could piece up anything into a positive from a negative, let's encourage that for the whole world. Stay safe.
Bishop become kind. Say what?
I got my balls when I stepped in the club. Popping bottles of the champagne. Everybody showing love.
That's right.
I'm celebrating. This Kush got me started. Your girl keeps staring at me, looking like she want to.
Now as I walk up in the spot, all eyes on me, cause they know I stay official, can't hide my G. And they know your boy when it's his birth, a go-getter. If it ain't about the money, he rocks, I get rich. My intentions of being great are coming across now, so I hit up the big homie. We setting up shot clowns, here's the joint you can bounce to. Go ahead, mommy, work something, twerk something, that's your man, I'm sorry. But you looking at me like you got some plans for that. Even your girl in your ear like we can handle that. I think it's quite entertaining, but ain't got time for that. Get your man put in the yoke, so tell him to fall back. Cause I'm here to have a good time. Pop a few bottles, order a few shots, take pics with a few models. Once a DJ play this joint, I'm guaranteed to... Yeah,
Chill, man. Yo, you already know what it is. Mob Out Entertainment, Buddy Boy Entertainment. Your girl look like she up to something, tell him, man.
Girls on pause when I stepped in the club. Popping bottles of the champagne. Everybody showing love. I'm celebrating. This Kush got me started. Your girl keeps staring at me, looking like she want.
Now, is it me? Or could it be my bad boy demeanor that got your girl on stuck every time that I see her? Lucky I ain't got the time today, but I bet if I acknowledge mommy stepping up on the lake. You know the game, little daddy, I'm just keeping it trill. You posted up like you a man, but she like...
For real.
I peep game, so I know the drill. You're like the lobby. And once I walk into the room, it's time to party. Cushy and he got me wavy, living a good life. Absorbing all the attention while sifting through blurred lines. New bull on the block, grind hard, no stopping it. Ladies brust against me cause they sizing up. Always hate me cause I'm on my itch. These lames are lactose intolerant, stay on a dummy mission. That's why mommies want this vitamin D in all positions. You know what I mean?
Girls on pause when I stepped in the club. Popping bottles of the champagne. Everybody showing love. I'm celebrating. This Kush got me started. Your girl keeps staring at me, looking like she want to fall.
Yo, you already know we keep dropping bangers right here. Come on, man, shot it. Diamond Hill, Mob Out, X-Tremitiez Productions. You know what I'm talking about? About to hit y'all another one. Shit, y'all ain't even ready. Let's get 'em. The boy goes in. Hustle hard, I strategize to win, huh? Yeah, with or without a pen. Yeah, it's getting more. You dudes can't win. You hustle back cause I don't comprehend. Not at all. You ain't trying to win, you trying to pretend. It's the MOB bitch for life, we get it in. Diamond Hill, X3, let it begin. Niggas hustle hard, we getting it in. The only choice to win, no time to lose. Right. Love it when we hated by you bitch ass crews. Get your hustle up, stop trying, stop whining. It's time in. The year the grind ain't nothing gonna stop us. Get out of line and get sprayed with them choppers.
This is how we do it here. Grind, blood, sweat, tears, hustle hard, stacking dough. What you think we came here for? MOB, that's the click, mobbing out, getting rich. We got them hating, got them sick. Mob out, baby, we run this shit.
My words are similar to gunfire. Rappers and sisters, so niggas need to calm down. I fuck a nerve like venom and leave them comatose and snatch you from the games that we're playing to catch an overdose. I'm mobbing out, my nigga. Licks stringing down right here, we move the crowd and we kill them. We certified with bangers and handling real biz. We rocking this shit, blow the way. Up off me, see I'm Brad Pitt, bitch, cause I'm killing them soft. And I'm out between the game, shit, I ain't gonna lie. Just call me Christopher Walker, I'm a stand-up guy. See real niggas respect me, lames, they talk slick. They ain't part of the circle, fuck out here. I think you need to change my name to thetruth.com, cause I'm hurting people's feelings every time I drop by.
This is how we do it here. Grind, blood, sweat, tears, hustle hard, stacking dough. What you think we came here for? MOB, that's the click, mobbing out, getting rich. We got them hating, got them sick. Mob out, baby, we run this shit.
Doesn't matter where you're from, understand. Hearts beat to a changing. We can live in peace as long. Take my hand. Doesn't matter where you're from.
Heard a voice in my head that spoke. The book of Eli, powerful force Jedi. The lost soul, I'm tired, I walk a lonely road. Am I dead or alive? My heart is pumping cold. Cause when I close my eyes, all I see is night. It's like I don't even dream, can't even find a trace of life. It's like I never existed, I never had a wife, I never had a child. The devil's really foul. Came to me through a heavenly vision. I was tricked, his clever words got me to listen. I'm in a bad position. I was crying about the things I'm missing. And what I had, I didn't pay attention. Sold my soul for chicken. Money cloud division. The evil men do to get on top God's position. Bullets flying and close, I hear them whistling. And in my ear, I can hear the devil whispering.
Take my hand. Doesn't matter where you're from, understand. Hearts beat to a changing drum. Take my hand. Take my hand. Doesn't matter where you're from.
I'm all alone in the valley of death. We call the industry with everyone around. They your friend, they your friend to me. The offers at the table ain't as real as it seemed to be. Take it for a ride a few times. Is you feeling me? Heart feeling the pressure, mental feeling the stress. Ribs begin to touch. Put your character to the test. See me living in a world so cold that it's sink or swim, kill or be killed, go big or go home. And it's survival of the fittest when you out in these streets. Trayvon Brown gone. Either way, we can't breathe. Cats flashing little money like they fall out of control, but they reckless and being watched. We already know. Get mad once the heat of the block. Got the boys coming at them, fully armored, ready to shut down the spot. Now your people singing hymns with long and sad faces. Think about the choices that you're making. Real shit.
Doesn't matter where you're from, understand. Hearts beat to a changing drum. Take my hand. We can live in peace as long. Take my hand.
What if everything you believe was really a lie? And everything that made you laugh, it really made you cry? What if you caught a body, homicide, no alibi, and people close to you want to keep you off lullaby?